stream offline. Is it online? Oh no. It's loaded. It's loaded. We're streaming. Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Yeah, stop sharing screen on Discord too if you want to have better frame rate.
Yeah, it's probably a better idea. Okay. Cool. We're about to do this. Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Do I have your Twitch?
Oh, I'm streaming it on YouTube actually. It's ours. So if you go to Diamond Meridian Bomb Squad's YouTube, you can see it here. Let me just grab it. Copy video URL.
I got it. I got the live now. Yeah.
Cool. I'll be right back.
What the shit?
Mm.
There's one of my Steam friends is playing Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. I didn't know they made a Sword Art Online game.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's mostly positive too.
I think Ryan Pipkin paid to play that for a while.
I mean, I watched the show. It looks pretty cool, the animations and stuff. But there's guns. Lots of guns. Should be called Gun Art Online.
Yeah. Alright, let me get on. Try to remember all my buttons.
Yeah, I guess I can do that too.
They just dropped a big patch too, and there's a new ship and another new one coming soon.
Do I care?
It's a super fun game, and you know it.
Yeah, I just don't know that I want to get back into Elite Dangerous right now.
I'm not going hard by any means, so...
I know, me either. I might be going so soft as to not click the play button.
Well, alright. Well, that's up to you. I'm just gonna go give Kapil a walkthrough, so... so I got a lot of shit right as you left from the podcast because I resubscribed to WoW last night to go do the Mage Tower. Reinstalled, or updated, I should say, because we installed during the free weekend. And I went in, took about 20 tries on the Druid, got my form, and re-uninstalled.
Nice.
Now, so... Yep. Now I wait for the expansion.
So is that like an artifact appearance? Is that what it was? If I understand correctly.
Every artifact has the Mage Tower challenge for each spec, and those specs give you a special visual for the weapon. And in the case of the Druid, it gave you a whole different bear form that looks like a giant werebear.
Nice.
And you'll never be able to get it again. So. They open the Mage Tower completely continuously until the patch comes out, so people can finish their artifact traits.
So when you say the Mage Tower, is it in Stormwind for everyone?
No, it's in Legion. On the island, there's a little base, and the Mage Tower is one of the 3 bases that can be active at any given time, and they give you different bonuses and challenges and benefits. And the Mage Tower is normally on a cycle with these 3 things. Well, they just open it up 100%. So it's how you unlock your artifact appearance.
So is it how every class unlocks their artifact?
Yep. Yeah, it's right on the Legion Fall Island. So right below Dalaran. Everybody has access. Cool. It's a neutral base.
Yeah, that sounds like work. 20 tries. How long did that take you?
I did it last night. Maybe an hour or 2.
A couple hours, yeah.
Maybe an hour and a half, something like that.
Nice.
But I had done a bunch of research and reading, and I built a macro for it, and I had weak auras and shit to help augment and make it easy. So, because when it first came out, way back when Legion dropped, or when all the island stuff dropped, I think it took my Warlock like 50 or 60 tries. It took me a few weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. It's not easy to do. At least
Sure.
some of them aren't easy to do. A lot of them are much easier than others, especially if you have the right legendaries. But sadly, on both of the artifact skins that I have, I didn't have any of the legendaries. So none of the ones I needed to make it easier. So
shame. So if you have certain legendary skins, it makes the challenge easier?
Not skins, artifact, legendary items. You know, the effect.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah,
Better gear, easier challenge.
pretty much. Like for the bear one that I just did, if I had the bracers, it would have made it just fucking easy, because it allows my thrash, or my AoE like bleed to like extend and do more damage and stuff. And it would have made it so I can essentially attack the target without having a negative repercussion. Because if you get close to this target in this event in the first phase, there's a patch of shit on the ground, and you can't get in range without taking like these big debuffing ticks that like make you take fuck tons more damage. It's really hard without it. So
yeah, sounds like it.
They're not easy to do. So but I did it, and I have it, and I am okay with that.
Nice.
Okay, where am I in the lead?
Wait, is the YouTube stream picking up all our audio, or is it just mine?
It's picking up Alex. I did it, and I have it, and
if it's picking up you, it's picking up me, because we're on the same Discord.
There it is. Okay, where am I in?
Can everybody see me? Can you all hear me?
Okay, well. Oh shit! You know what? I should throw this on the Facebook real quick. Copy video URL. Let's see.
What ships? That's my diamond bag.
Leave this site. Go to.
Why am I out here? Is the real question.
Diamond Radiant Bomb Squad. Let's make a post here. Real quick, write something.
Dad's got my Python.
Come watch Kapil learn how to fly.
Come watch Kapil die in 15 seconds.
Bambi in the sky.
Get shot by the station.
Oh yeah, Josh, I posted a video the other night. We were playing Black Ops 3. Cottrell was talking shit, and he was like, "Alright, time to get real. Let's do this shit. I'm gonna throw down." And Cottrell, literally, I shoot Cottrell in the face in like 5 seconds, and then match ends.
Poof. That's what it feels like when you're not in For Honor. Ah. Okay, where is Alex? I don't remember the starting system. I think it's in Everett. I think Everett's it.
You think I remember, dude? You basically carried me to the next system.
You were
before I knew how maps worked. You were like, "Here, follow me."
Okay, we in here, fam. What do I do? Training? Start? What am I doing, Josh?
Well, you probably should go through training first, but let me get out of the station here, and we'll go through your controls really quick, because I want to make sure you have the right ones, because that makes this game way less shitty.
Yeah.
I'm not streaming right now, but I'm about to leave the station I'm in, so.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go. Whoops. Ah, fuck.
Of course, there's ships hitting me because they're assholes.
I'm gonna bring YouTube. I've got my PlayStation on right now.
No. Oh,
Dang,
good God.
I guess I could stream some Elite too. Maybe we'll do that in a bit. We can all stream and cross
I'm
promote.
so bad at this now.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get your space legs back.
That is an understatement. I am bad. I just dragged the face of my ship all up on the station.
I know it came out of my mouth, but that's the first time I've heard space legs in any context.
Alright, Kapil, so jump into your controls whenever you're back. Systems, okay. So we go to your controls. Let us go to, let me listen, make sure I can see your screen. So first things first, go to your mouse controls. Make sure your mouse x-axis is set to yaw.
Mouse axis set to yaw.
X-axis specifically.
X-axis set to... Oh, so it's on roll. Okay. So
Yeah.
You don't want to control yaw roll with your mouse. That's not great. All right. So then we go to flight rotation, which is the next tab down.
Okay.
And then you want to go and scroll down. You'll see roll left and roll right. I turn those to A. Roll left is A. Roll right is D.
Wait. You said flight rotation, and it says yaw left and yaw right.
It's down farther. So if you look down.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Roll left, roll right.
All right.
Set that to A and to D. So once you're done there, close that. Go down to flight thrust is the next one. Then thrust left and thrust right. Set that to Q and E. That's your strafe, technically.
Those are Q and E by default.
Okay, good. And thrust up and thrust down. I put my thrust up to space, as in like jumping, and thrust down to left control, as in crouching.
Okay.
I don't use C because C has a different function for this, and I'll get into that later.
What about control? I normally use control for crouching.
Yeah, that's what I use. Yeah, left control.
Sorry. Shift. I meant shift.
I think you
No,
can use shift.
I'll do control.
Again, you can switch these when you want because some of them won't be comfortable for you. Once you're done there, open up the next tab. I think it's I think we want flight throttle. Yeah.
Okay.
Once you're in there, make sure increase throttle and decrease throttle is set to the W and S. That's faster and slower, obviously.
That's default. Okay.
And then I put my set speed to 0%. I put that to X.
Wait, hold on. Your set speed to 0. Oh, okay, yeah, that's at X.
Yep.
So that's just to cut off the engines, I'm assuming?
Yep, that's to stop all your engines. So, let me see. So close that one down. And then I think we need to go to flight miscellaneous is next. Once you're in here, did you find it? Okay. I'm just going to confirm all these for you because I don't remember what I did or didn't change. Toggle flight assist is set to Z.
Yeah.
Engine boost is set to tab.
Yeah.
Frame shift, toggle frame shift drive is J.
Yeah.
Super cruise is Alt J, or left Alt J.
Alright, what's super cruise?
Super cruise. So this is for a mine. I'll get into the differences later, but it's just sometimes there's an issue with getting into super cruise from orbit while using J, because J technically does both of them, like frame shift drive, which is like hyperspace, and super cruise, which is like system travel, super fast speed. There's 3 states you're in. You're in orbit, super cruise, or hyperspace. Those are the 3 states. So it just solves an issue later on if you come across it rarely. So you can close that one down and go to the next one called targeting.
Okay.
So select target ahead as T, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and there should be a bunch of other ones, but we don't care about those right now.
Okay.
Weapons should be next. I'm just going to confirm mouse 1, mouse 2 for primary and secondary, and then cycle next fire group is N, correct?
Yeah.
And hard points is U, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so go to cooling.
Yep.
I set mine to V. That's the most convenient access for what I'm doing.
For what? Deploy heatsink?
Deploying heatsink. Yep.
Yeah, it's V, yeah.
Cool. Miscellaneous is the next tab.
Mm-hmm.
I have my ship lights set to insert, but this is just a kind of convenient vanity thing. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But the next part that's super important is the divert power to engines, power to weapons, and power to systems and balance distribution. Okay, these are super important for later on, or even earlier. They're pretty important. But so I put divert power to engines. I set that to R.
Mm-hmm.
Weapons I set to F.
So, R, weapons, F.
So power systems is C. And then my balance
yeah. Oh, that makes
distribution.
sense. I see what you're doing.
Yep. And my balance distribution is tilde in the top left next to 1.
Balance distribution. Tilde. Okay.
And scroll down a little bit. Does jettison all cargo have something set to it?
No.
Good. It used to.
Oh, word.
Keep going down a little bit. You'll see use shield cell and use chaff launcher.
Yeah.
I have that shield cell is set to B and chaff launcher is set to G. You can move these anytime you want. Those are just got to make sure those are things we have access to.
Okay.
All right, so we can close miscellaneous down. I believe those are the major things. If you want, go into mode switches and scroll down, and you'll see open galaxy map. You can set that to M. That makes it a little easier.
Right. Let me turn down. God damn, this shit is still just using. Alright.
I think.
Loud shit.
Let me make sure. I think that's everything. Throttle is fine. Turrets are multi. I don't care about those. Yep.
Go to training. Or do I
Get into
just start?
training.
Do you training?
Yep. Just start training. You're gonna want to.
All right. Trading missions, trading videos, all right.
Because I have a delayed feed. I'm not 100% sure what you're doing, but I'm a little behind. But I can watch from here.
Yeah. Oh, it's yeah, it's like what 20 seconds or some shit. It sucks.
Yeah, it's not big.
It's not good. I could share my screen with you in Discord.
No. Keep going. You're good. It's just a small delay. So if I have to help you,
Yeah, it's like I just clicked. Like, yeah, it's like 20 seconds. It's not good. Because I have it set on my other screen. I'm watching it on my PlayStation, actually. I brought my PlayStation into my room.
Anybody in there?
Oh shit.
Nice.
Hey, pilot, do you read me? You look like you got yourself in a fix. Your ship's so dead in the water, I almost mistook it for one of these asteroids. Let me launch a repair drone.
So remember, up and down it's not a thing
Lucky
anymore.
I should.
Why? Because it's 360.
Space.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is options. What I need is. Do they have subtitles? Shit. Do I got no subtitles?
I don't know. I've never tried to turn them on before.
Audio. Yeah. Shit. The graphics.
It's under options would be graphics.
Sometimes they have them under audio though.
Maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't see
Maybe
anything.
Galnet audio perhaps.
Galnet audio. Let me see. Galnet. Nope.
So a lot of this like training stuff is very new to me because when I started playing it, none of it existed.
When I did,
Oh,
you wouldn't last long.
Like all the training and the learning part of this game was not there. They were just and all these control changes, like this menu, it was all one big lump of all of these. Like there wasn't
Okay, your
separate.
power's back up and running.
We
Cleaned
Some
up
control
shit.
systems are still offline, but you should have
Yeah.
basic drive functionality now. You might want to check that your throttle's still working. Go ahead
So
and
they
set your
just
throttle,
dropped you into
Commander.
space and said, "There you go, get it."
use W and S to set your throttle.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Well, that's a result. We might just get this rust bucket space worthy. Drone repair sequence is still running on your ship. You're lucky I had these things. They're not what
Oh,
you'd
there's
class as
subtitles in
standard
the top
equipment.
left.
Your
Okay.
attitude control should now be active. See if you can pitch your ship up and down. Give it a go. That looks to be in working order. Let's see if we can get you rolling again. Okay, you should be able to give it a try now.
Now, some of the
Bring your ship
controls
on
and the
central
menu
axis
stuff is
using
gonna
your
feel
roll
very
controls.
foreign at first, but you'll get used to it, I promise.
Good job,
Kinda wish
Commander.
Nicole
One
was here.
final axis of
Sorry.
control and you should be
That's
good
why
to
we're
go.
recording it, so
Yaw
we'll
is
just-
back online now. Why don't you try pivoting your ship from side to side? That's it, Commander. It would appear you have a semi-operational Sidewinder on your hands. I wouldn't take any chances, though, so you best get that ship into dock for repairs. There's an outpost nearby. See if you can make it there. I guess now might be a good time to introduce myself. My name's Blaine. I'm something of a freelancer in these parts. You know, this could be a lucky break for both of us. I've been looking for a business partner, someone to help me with potentially lucrative ventures. And you need someone to take you under their wing, show you the ropes, so to speak. I have to say, it's not often I help out strangers like this, so I think you owe me one. The least you can do is buy me a Levy and brandy. I'll see you at the outpost, Commander.
Oh shoot!
He's flying.
Can I go faster?
Eventually.
He's like, no.
You are in what's known as the Dorito.
The Sidewinder.
Yeah, it's known as the Dorito.
The Dorito.
Hear that, guys?
Navigate your ship to the target. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, okay, we're cool. Oh. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh shoot, docking and travel training. Let's do this.
Hey, Commander. Now it's time for you to help me out. I need you to do a cargo run for me. Ordinarily, I'd take care of this myself, but I'm not on the best of terms with the security forces over in Azeban City, so you're gonna have to take my place. When you're ready, return to the surface to take your ship out of the hangar. I'll keep in contact with you as you make
No
your way
matter
there.
what I do, I always can hit my ship on the mail slot.
So use. So what? I just do launch. Yes.
Yep. So you can. What did it tell you to do?
Yeah, I did it, didn't I?
Oh nope. So hit
Oh, yeah,
spacebar.
return to- Oh, return to service.
Yep. So hit spacebar to activate menu things.
No, dude, I hit launch.
Oh.
But,
Yeah, it does the same thing. And I accidentally, when you said launch, just relaunched my ship, so I have to go land again. But with the
Okay,
ship
you're
I'm in,
ready
it
to
takes
launch.
considerably
Take her out,
longer to get
Commander.
in and out of the station.
select launch.
Ship is released. You can use your vertical thrusters to clear the landing pad. By the way, try not to end up as wall decoration on your way out.
It's fun how the actual effects of the environment play in your ship. Like when you're in station, gravity and the rotation of the station make a difference. But the second you exit, like you're not influenced by that anymore.
access corridor. Your ship's still mass-locked by the station. Once you get beyond 5 kilometers, you'll be able to make the jump to Super Cruise.
Landing gear retracted.
Exit 5 kilometers, didn't I?
Clear of mass-lock, Commander. You're good to charge up your frameshift drive
Frameshift
now.
drive
Just
charged.
hold
Exited
on
the
tight.
station.
I exited it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Great. Your ship is in Super Cruise. This is the best way to hop around a system, but you need to go a little bit further afield. Start by plotting a route for Iranen on your left-hand nav panel.
So it's having you jump somewhere?
Yeah.
Right. Now that your target is locked in, you're clear to make the jump to hyperspace. Point your ship at the target and charge up your FSD.
That's cool. Oh shit.
Frameshift drive charging.
What are you outfit for? Oh, you are my miner. That's why you were out there. I understand now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh wow.
Everett.
Welcome to Iranen, Commander. Just don't show any support for the Federation, and you should get on fine with the locals. My contact is over at Azaban City. Try not to keep him waiting too long. This guy gets a little twitchy if things don't run like clockwork.
Damn it.
Go ahead and select the station on your nav panel, then use your compass, there on the left of your radar, to orient the ship towards the destination. And just so you know, the compass indicator will show up as a solid dot when you're pointing towards your target, and hollow when you're facing away from it. Super Cruise approach can be tricky, Commander, so you'll want to keep
Yep,
an eye
never
on your
hit the sun.
distance,
That's
speed,
one of
and
the-
alignment at the bottom left
One
of
of
your
the fun
cockpit
things
display.
when you jump
Once
into
you're
a
within
system.
1,000 Ks from your target and going less than 1,000 kilometers per second, you should be safe to drop out. If you keep your speed in the blue zone, you'll be less likely to overshoot your mark. But if you do, you can always loop back around and try again.
What do I have in my cargo? Nothing. Perfect.
Oh shit.
So you'll see on the right side of that your HUD in the center there. There's that little blue space next to your throttle. You see that?
Kinda. Wait, where am I looking at?
See your throttle on the right side of the map in the middle there?
Yeah. What, the blue? What am I?
So the
Oh, yeah,
circular
I
map
see.
in the center. Yep. So see, it says 9 or 10 point something C, and it's going up and down. That's your throttle. That blue, and that shows how much throttle you've got going on. The blue section there. So if you throttle down just a hair and you leave your throttle in the blue section.
Yeah.
So throttle up, or I guess I'm watching.
No, remember you're watching it delayed.
Yeah. So if you leave it in the blue section, that's the normally the ideal speed for approaching a station or a system to disengage. Otherwise, you'll go too fast and overshoot, or you'll go too slow and it'll take it forever. So that staying in that blue section helps a lot when it comes to coming onto approach to the planet and the station.
I'm
Yep.
0.20, 0.1, 0.15.
And then you hit J to get out to drop out of Super Cruise when you're coming to try and land. Because there's actual gravity that's affecting right now, like that. See those circles around the planet there,
Looks like you dropped
or
out
the
too
system?
far away from the target station.
That's just gravity well.
Down and
Those
then
are
turn back into
affecting
Super Cruise to get
forces
closer
on
to
you.
your
It's really
destination.
interesting once you get the feel for it. That looks like Alex. Balanced true bit, so.
What?
Hmm.
Hold on. How far away am I?
Not too far, so you're gonna have to jump and get into or super cruise again. What you should do is try and share your screen with me instead. That way I don't have a delay and I can give you better assistance. Because right now it's just a spinning wheel.
Okay, hopefully you'll get it right this time around. Stay focused, Commander.
When do I hit?
I can't see your
Within
screen.
dropout range now. Disengage Super Cruise.
I see it says.
You made it. Be sure to request docking before you enter the station. Flight controllers take the jobs very seriously. Tend to get upset if you start trespassing.
How do I request docking?
So can you share your screen with me or no?
You still haven't requested that permission to dock, Commander.
Oh, I haven't requested permission to dock. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't go through the mail slot until you request. I'll walk you through how to do it. Yeah, I can see stuff.
Let me give me a second though, because I do have to go to the bathroom. Sorry if we have anybody viewing. I don't know if there are.
We'll find out.
And he's back. Okay. Alright. Can you see me?
I can.
Alright. So, 1.
Alright, yeah. So what you do is you hit 1, you go and press E to move between the tabs on the top. So go to Contact, Haxel Port, or as Command City, or as a band city, press spacebar on it and request docking.
Nice.
You can only do that within 7.5 kilometers of the station. So you gotta be close enough.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
So now you gotta find the mail slot, which is not evident. So you see the little like hologram version of the station on the left there?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yep, that's the station. That's your target. That'll show up. So anything you've targeted will show up there as a little hologram. So notice the rotation, and it's there's little arrows on the hologram. That means that the the entry port is going to be to the right of it, based on your view right now.
Careful passing through the access corridor, Commander. Try to
Also,
avoid
keep in
head-on
mind
collisions with
that whenever
exiting
you
ships.
are
That cargo needs to get there in one piece.
a station, will always, the entrance of it will always face the celestial body it's orbiting.
Which is where?
So see how it's spinning there? It's on the other side of what you're facing. Yep.
Wait, what? Am I even going the right way?
Yeah, keep going. Just go straight, and then you'll arc your way up. Well, you're strafing right now, but so so go straight ahead right now, and then you'll turn around because it'll be behind you. Yep, there it is.
Oh my god.
So you'll see the green and red lights on each side. Green is for you to enter. Red is at the exiting side. There will be ships trying to get in and out a lot of times. And this is why I always want people to record their first landing. So, your landing gear out. Yep. For me, I generally don't pull the landing gear out until you're inside the station, but you'll get used to that later, because landing gears slow down your movement. There it is, 43.
Good, you're in. You'll want to regulate your speed as you approach the landing pad. Oh, and pay attention to the docking assistance display. You'll need to make sure your ship is facing away from the entrance and that you're centered above the landing pad before you touch down. Remember, you can use your vertical and lateral thrust if you need to refine your movement.
Visiting pilots, for your own safety, make your way directly to the bay we have assigned.
Nice job. I might just be able to depend on you after all. I'll be calling on your
You
services
didn't
again, I'm
crash
sure.
like mother.
Till
That's
next time,
I'm impressed.
Commander.
Good job. Most folks generally beef it hard and takes them 5 minutes.
Do I want to enter Hagar?
You just finished it, so
Oh,
now it's on
nice.
the next one. That's as things progressively get
No, that's a
harder.
pain in the ass, dude. Are you kidding me?
Uh,
oh my god.
So, like, if I share you'll get to the point where, like, right now, even though I'm coming back, I can come and drop in less than like 10-15 seconds. Like, you literally just fly in and drop it down like it's nothing. It's like
Oh, word.
letting go of a coin. It's really you get good at it quick.
Alright. Let's see. Combat training.
And this is where the fun begins.
I've got a tip-off for you, Commander. Potential bounty hunting opportunity. The target should be passing through this sector soon. Don't worry, you got this. There he is, right on
Don't worry,
time.
you got
Don't get
this.
too excited, though. Before you engage, you need to make sure he still has a bounty on his head. Target his ship to scan him.
This is the slowest fucking turn.
The longer you wait, the more you lose the element of surprise, Commander.
Wanted.
Right,
Oh, that's
he's
cool.
definitely your mark. Time to deploy your hard points, Commander. Weapons hot. Concentrate your primary fire on the target, Commander. have left the hangar without any shields, so you should be able to make light work of him.
So, here's the fun part. Your multi-cannons are... Alright, so you see that center... Your center HUD right there.
What center? What?
Oh, the HUD in the center, that little radar red blip.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Should do
if
it,
you look at
Commander.
it,
You've got this one.
he is now behind you and above
Yeah.
you. Okay, so when the line is pointing up like it is now, that means he's below you. Now he's perfectly level with you, or he's below you again. So that means he's underneath. Now he's off to your left though. So your best bet is to rotate and just go, yeah, just pull straight up now. Keep him in the center there of that cone and pull straight up. He'll show up there eventually, or he'll try and outturn you. Yep, so pull straight up. Kill your throttle, hit X. And then rotate to get him in the center there again. You'll learn how to fly quick enough. All right, it just takes a little, this is the rough part. So right now you want to roll and then pull up. Well, so you're trying to get him in front of you, right?
Oh, shit.
So, oh, almost, there he is. And now you can throttle up.
Circle?
Yeah, it's so you've got a aim assist weapon. It ought just keep it in there. It'll automatically track it. Get him. Kick his ass, Seabass. So you don't have. So if you move your cursor to the left, you see how that little circle is tracking. That means your gun's automatically tracking. If you're in the center reticle, your gun's going to track you as far as it can go. So you don't actually have to keep you're not using a static weapon right now. You've got aim assist. It's a kind of gun. It's a gimbaled gun, is what it's called. Because you've got what is it? You've gimbaled, turreted, and stationary. Stationary, you have to aim 100%. Gimbal does what you're doing right now. And then turret means it can shoot anywhere it can see. So stop rotating. So rotation just keeps him, so think there's a big X in that radar there, okay? You just rotate till he's towards the center of there, and then you pull up to turn towards him, or pull down to turn towards him. Does that make sense? I guess that's a hard way to explain it. So now, so in your current state, roll to the right a little. Oh, you killed him. So.
Nice work, Commander. You're about 3,000 credits richer. Bad news is, it looks like his buddy is out for revenge. This target might put up more of a fight, so I'd say more firepower's in order. Might want to switch to your secondary fire group to bring your pulse laser online. It would be much easier to dispatch this target with some pulse lasers. Switch your fire group. To really gain the upper hand in combat, use the ship's power distribution to its full potential. Shifting the power between systems, engines, and weapons will mean you have power when you need it. This target won't put up much of a fight, so I'd suggest you put full pips to weapons.
What's up? Oh, you're fighting Oop, you're getting your shit kicked in.
Stay on it, Commander. There's not a lot of fight
You're being
left.
shot at by someone who has bigger guns. So, what do they want you to do? Shifting.
Supposed to kill this person with one laser.
Under attack.
Yep. So you're at full throttle right now, and he's matching your speed and staying behind you. So, what you can do is boost, which will give you better turning, or you can kill your throttle and turn and try and face him. Oop, almost got it. There he is. Oops, hit T. Yeah, hit target. Yeah. So you can boost again too by now, I believe. Shields back up, nice. So boost while you're turning up, while you're pulling up. Yep. There you go. Almost got it. Get ready to T. Tag him. There it is. Kick his ass. So this is where managing your subsystems becomes a thing. Because you'll turn your throttle down to turn up your shields or turn up your weapons, turn the shoot longer and all kinds of stuff. So you can boost again too if you want to reorient him. Or slow your throttle down too if he's out maneuvering, just drop back and chill.
Under attack. Shields offline. Taking damage. Target shields online.
So throttle up right now, so we're going to sit and duck. And what you want to do now, because you have no shields, start pressing C. Throttle up and start pressing C. You're gonna die if you don't. Ah, you're dead. There you go. So just outmaneuver them right now until your shields come back. So what we did there is we turned up your systems to grow your shields back. So boost again and pull up because you want to get out of his firing line. There you go. Just get those shields back up. Perfect. Alright, so now press the tilde key next to 1 to redistribute your power systems. There you go. Now you can start shooting. Or you can hit F a few times, which will put some pips in your weapons and make your weapons shoot longer. Don't forget to right click or to use both of your guns too once the shields are down. Oh, is there another? There's another bad guy in system. Because it's part of the challenge. You gotta kill 2 folks at some point. Yep, so now you got the other guy shows up right after it. Gotta remember to hit T to target, otherwise you're not gonna hit him. Or you'll have a hard time hitting him. This is the hurdle.
I've got a tip-off for you, Commander. Potential bounty hunting opportunity.
I promise, it
Target
gets
should be
amazing.
Passing through this sector soon. Don't worry, you got this. There he is, right on
So
time.
take what you've learned,
Don't get too excited though.
which is
Before you
general
engage,
man.
make
You
sure
kind of
you
understand the
select
HUD in the
bounty
center,
on
right?
Target his ship to scan it.
And do you understand that moving like pips and throttle and system and thruster? Do you know what that? Do you understand that?
No, man, it's intense right now.
Yeah.
Right, he's definitely your mark. Time to deploy your hard points, Commander.
So press N to deploy, or U to deploy. Yep.
Weapons hot. Concentrate your primary fire on the target,
Automatic.
Commander. Ha! Your little
You
friend
overshot
here has
him.
a combat rank of harmless. Seems to have left the hangar without any shields, so you should be able to make light work of him. Just a few hits should do it, Commander.
What up?
You got this one.
There you go. Get him, get him, get him. There you go, reloaded.
How's it going, guys?
What's going on? Helping Camille get through the
Target
initial
destroyed.
pain
Nice work,
that
Commander. You're about 3,000 credits richer. Bad news is, it looks like his buddy is out for revenge. This target might put up more of a fight, so I'd say more firepower is in order. Might want to switch to your secondary fire group to bring your pulse laser online. It would be much easier to dispatch this target with some pulse lasers. Switch your fire group.
is. So start hitting C
Regain the upper hand in
to
combat.
more
Use
systems.
the ship's power distribution to its full potential. Shifting the power between systems, engines, and weapons will mean you have power where you need it, when you need it. This target won't put up much of a fight, so I'd suggest you put full pips to weapons.
So boost and pull up because you're in his firing line right now and you want to get out of it.
There's not a lot of fight left in him.
Hit T. There you go. So your shields are almost back up, which is good. Let's try and line them up again. Hit boost. And then hit tilde to redistribute your power. So smash that C button so you can get your system's power up there again. Nice. Boost to pull up. Nope, nope, I got you. So there, I promise it's not as Dark Souls painful feeling as it feels right now. What are you
It
missing?
feels like I just turn slow as shit, so like I can't
Yep.
ever get them in my.
So what you're doing is you have to manage your throttle and your boost. So you see that blue section in your throttle there on the right?
I've got a tip-off for you, Commander.
If you leave your throttle in that section, you're going to move slower, but you're going to turn way faster.
This sector soon. Don't worry, you got this.
And then when you boost, you also turn way faster.
Right on
You
time.
also
Don't get too excited,
use your
though.
pitch
When
roll
we
and
engage,
yaw, and then you
make
got to
sure
drop
still
your
on
throttle
bounty
if he
on it.
overshoots you to
Target
turn around. Like you just got to manage throttle.
Right, he's definitely your mark.
So
Time
they'll
to
pull your
deploy
throttle down a
hard
little bit.
points, Commander.
And now you'll turn much quicker.
Weapons hot. Concentrate your
Also,
primary
before you
fire
shoot
on
him,
the target, Commander.
If you can't target him right away, you can actually use the left panel. You know how you select the station and request a docking?
Seems to have left the hangar without
You can use that to target
so you'd
things
be
in the
able to make
system.
light work of him. Just a few hits should do it, Commander. You've got this one.
Alright, so if you press 1,
Nice work, Commander. You're about 3,000
you'll be able to see
credits richer.
contacts. So if you press
Bad
E
news
twice,
is, it looks
there
like
you
his
go.
buddy
Now
is
click
out for
spacebar on him and
revenge.
you target him.
This target might put up more of a fight, so I'd say more firepower is in order.
So that can help if
Might
you
wanna
can't
switch
see
to
him
your secondary
right
fire
away.
group to bring your pulse laser online. It would be much easier to dispatch this target with some pulse lasers. Switch your fire group.
So your systems are down.
Is there any way for me
Upper
to,
hand in combat. Use the ship's
is there any
power
way for me to be in this chat and not have the video feed streaming?
Engines and weapons. Means
I
you
don't.
have power where you need it, when you need it. This target won't put up much
Is
of
it
a
burning
fight,
up, like, some
so I
data?
suggest you put full pips to weapons.
Yeah, it's just it's heavy, and what it's causing is like your voices keep on cutting in and cutting out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, we can once he gets done with this fight, we'll have him kill the.
It's man. You would think that there'd be a way where you could just
There's
like.
not a lot of fight left in it.
Except there might be. I checked the settings or look in the call settings. Get up.
You just right click and say
Target shields offline.
So make sure you use your multi-cannon too. Shoot both buttons. There you go. You must have hit his engines or one of his thrusters because he's stuck in a roll. So boost to get closer to him. Because he's almost out of range of firing. There you go. Lay into his ass. Probably want to hit tilde as well, so you have more weapon power. There you go. Or you can redistribute power to the weapon. Get him. Oop, you might be recovering.
Target shields
What's up?
Target shields.
There you go. You're getting the swing of it.
That's weird. I do not see an option to.
Maybe
I'm
because it's a
impressed,
private
Commander.
call, you
Just
might not
remember,
be
it
able to.
pays to know your enemy. Not all
So
targets will crumble
interesting.
so easily,
Okay.
so I suggest
I will
you
double
choose
check
your
here in a
fights
second
wisely.
when I actually land my ship and not die. See if I can find a way to do it.
nice.
Nice. There you go.
Kill my video feed here. We'll just go back. We'll just go back to the regular. Oh no, I was gonna say, would it be better just go back to the regular chat?
Oh yeah, we can just go back into the regular chat.
Alright. I gotta go to the bathroom again. This medication, man.
You're good, man.
If you guys need the video or whatever, you guys totally can do that. I don't want to
No,
prevent that.
We'll get him hooked up. I technically have a video stream of him doing it on YouTube, so I can see what he's doing.
Okay.
It's just delayed. So, and then for this initial like
Yeah.
hurdle,
And
so what are you doing today?
well, it's almost 11 p.m. here. So what am I doing tonight? I
Oh.
think is a
That'll do it.
question. No, I just couldn't really sleep. Really cool image pop into my head for Black Everest. So I'm trying to recreate it.
Ah.
Is there like no Microsoft Art?
What are you trying to do? Like an art program?
Anymore?
Like an MS Paint?
Alright. Now we back to trading missions.
Go GIMP. GIMP. If you're looking for a free one, Paul.
GIMP. I think Autodesk Sketchbook also has a free.
Bounty hunting can
Free
be a
version?
lucrative business, Commander, if you're willing to put up with the occupational hazards. You've got a wanted target up ahead. If I'm right, this one should have a hefty bounty on his head in a neighboring system. Target their ship and move within scanner range. Then use warrant scanner to check if they're wanted elsewhere. If they are, you'll be rewarded with a few more bounty vouchers to cash in. Scan the target, Commander. There could be some credits to be made here.
So are you on the next combat one?
Yeah.
Be aware, I have problems beating this one. This is very difficult.
Am I watching you stream right now?
No?
What am I watching?
What was the delay of your play?
No, it changed to Monster Hunter.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, weird. Yeah, no. It just, I think I hit the button by accident. It just went to the... Alright, use mouse 1, 2, 3. Oh. So I deployed a K something? A K scanner?
Yeah, what is it asking you to do? Oh, a kill warrant scanner, yeah. So what you do is you target whatever ship you want, press N or U to open your hard points, and then N switches between them.
Wait, did it disappear?
So press U. Well, I can't see your screen, sorry. I'm looking at your stream again. Dirt.
I lost him. That showed up on my...
Yeah, so see the little blip on your radar? Little yellow blip?
Yeah.
That's him, it's just you're out of scanner range. That's just a signal that it's trying to find. Just keep going straight, it'll show up. Oop.
Really?
Yeah, so hit T to try and retarget him. He's just too far away from you. Wherever he is.
How do we...
So you can see if he's in system by pressing 1 and going and seeing if he's over there in your contacts list. Or if it's just a random signal.
Nice. They're gone.
I don't know.
I think he just jumped system. Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know. There's nothing from my. So I'd restart it just in case.
That's weird.
Yeah. All this training stuff got like rammed in long after the game had been out, so it's not great.
Bounty hunting can be a lucrative business, Commander, if you're willing to put up with the occupational hazards. You've got a wanted target up ahead. If I'm right, this one should have a hefty bounty on his head in a neighboring system. Target their ship and move within scanner range. Then use your kill warrant scanner to check if they're wanted elsewhere. If they are, you'll be rewarded with a few more bounty vouchers to cash in. Scan the target, Commander. There could be some credits to be made here.
There you go. So you see the K warrant scanner is
Yeah.
on the right, or was on the right there. Yeah, so that should be your left click, I believe.
Good job. As I suspected, this guy's a bit of a
So hold it
troublemaker.
down. Yeah,
You know
because
what
now
to
it's
do,
doing the
Commander.
scan.
Take him out.
Again, I keep talking to the streaming video and I need to stop.
You'll want to plan your attack carefully. Make sure you use your fire groups for quickly switching between different weapon configurations. Remember, it's best to wait till their shields are offline before hitting them with your missiles.
I have a hard time beating this one. Just be forewarned. If you get frustrated with this one, feel free to skip it. I'll walk you through other stuff. Because right now, the equivalent of what you're doing, you're fighting an eagle. You're essentially having a gunfight, and you're driving a VW Bug, and he's in a Ferrari. That's essentially what's happening right now. And I believe another one shows up. It's not good. I remember getting my ass kicked so many times. This trainer, I was like, nope, I'm out. I can fight difficult NPCs and good pilots in combat and other people. Like I can do that. But I also have ship and equipment that can functionally move. You're in a Dorito, like the free ship they give you when everybody fucks up and you die.
Target destroyed.
Target is down. Don't celebrate just yet, though, Commander. You've got multiple hostiles inbound to your location. This is far from over. Pay attention to your radar to get a feel for where your targets are.
You seem to be
Keeping it out of
winning.
your blind spots is always a good plan. And if you find
there's
yourself
another
caught
one
up
that
in the
shows up.
fray, switch your fire group and deploy chaff as a countermeasure. This will prevent gimbaled weapons
Oh yeah, this is
getting
the
a
part.
lock on you for a short
There's
period.
This is designed to kick your ass. Remember, you can use one to target stuff if you don't see it on screen. See it growing in your head. Wow, nice. Get him. Boost. Again, I'm talking to the video. I'm gonna turn that shit off.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Shields online.
God damn, nice.
Taking damage. Under attack.
Which banning program did you choose? Paul?
What's that?
Which banning program did you use?
Taking internal.
Painting? Oh no, I'm creating a very, very rough,
Pilot integrity critical.
concept to be. To be then, taken by somebody who actually knows how to create things and made into an actual concept art piece. I just want to like get it
Out of your brain.
Yeah, I want to kind of, yeah.
The shield's back up. I believe in you.
Fast. Just doing strafing ramps on the boy.
That's the Eagle for you. That's the first ship we're gonna get you in.
Just kill me.
Yep. Good job though in killing one of them.
I killed 2 of them.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I mean, I guess there's 3 total. So.
Yeah, there's 3 total. The second wave is the rough one.
Fuck. Alright, fuck it.
You did good. So I would just not try and complete that and do either the next one or we can.
What's the next one? Mining, I think.
Is there a next one? Yeah, you can if you want.
It's the last one.
Okay. I enjoy mining. It's not super profitable and it's not the easiest thing to do, but I find it super cathartic. Like, if I'm working on something or waiting for a download, or if we're just talking in podcast, I would just go and mine. Because when you get a bigger ship, something that's meant for that's really meant for mining, and not just a sidewinder, you're sifting through like a giant sandbox of asteroids and materials as you prospect each rock, and then you have a symphony of little drones that you jettison that go and pick up all these rocks that you're peeling off of these.
She's talking about these 2 generators. I'm trying to...
First things first, you need to approach one of these rocks. So pick a rock, any rock.
What she said?
So press 4. That'll bring you to the right side.
Panel. Yeah. I know the fees delay, but I'm in modules.
Don't be overwhelmed.
And what does she want you to do?
Commander. They're all pretty much the same.
I don't know. She said something. Hold on. Where's the rock she wanted me to? That rock.
Right. Let's take a chunk out of this asteroid. Point and shoot, Commander.
One for mining lasers. Yeah, see, this is
Good job. A chunk is broken off. If you target it, you'll be able to scoop it up.
It's funny, I haven't done anything, but the thing kept going. That's funny. Fuck.
Come on, Commander. Target the fragments so we can get some ore in the refinery.
Shit, I don't know. Alright, so 4 brings up the panel. I gotta redistribute power or some shit.
Yeah, so that's the pips on the right there, you see? So R, F, and C. So your weapons should be... Is it R? No, it's F. F is weapons. So just hit F a few times. Oh, you're powered down. Ha ha ha! You might die. No, you won't. Press 4, go back to your modules. What'd she have you shut down?
Nothing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. I'm very confused.
Because so go down to frame shift drive. See in that list on the right there. And set that to priority 2. That makes sense? So you see the number 1 there? So once you go to frame shift drive, just move it to number 2. Like hit left and right. Or A and D, I think.
Palladium. You got lucky, Commander. You're gonna need to deploy your cargo scoop if you want to retrieve the fragment.
There you go, I think. There you got power again. Okay, so now, if you redistribute power, that should be F, I believe. There you go. So what happened is the module's pulling too much power from your power plant and it shut down. Does that make sense?
Take it slow at first, Commander. You'll get there.
Does that make sense?
No, opposite, but I can't hear anything. But like,
Okay.
because I got her in one ear, then you were saying something, and I'm
That's
actually
fine.
very now. I'm just confused as hell. Yeah, I'm very.
Okay, I'll show you here. So, there you go. Okay, stop moving whenever you're looking at that fragment. See that little window in the bottom left of your screen there?
Yeah.
So line it up and keep it. Go very slow and fly towards it because your cargo scoop is out. So you're going backwards right now, or at least in the video. There you go. As it gets closer, it's going to move around a lot. It's going to be much harder to hold on to, but you're just collecting the thing that you ripped off that asteroid.
Oh, I see.
Good job. You're safely on board. Now you need to fill up your hopper with enough of the stuff to be able to refine one canister. Why don't you keep mining this asteroid until you have enough ore? Once your resource bin is full, your refinery should kick into action. And then, you'll have a canister of pure palladium in your cargo hold. Ka-ching. You'll need to collect a few more chunks of ore before your hopper is full, Commander. Congratulations on a job well done, Commander. This palladium should fetch a good price when you get back to port. You know, if you decide to make a go at mining, you might want to think about picking up some collector drones. And believe me, they'll greatly increase your productivity.
Alright. Got it. Got it. Back to main menu. Alright, we in here. Start, I'm assuming?
Yes. And you can go to open play if you want.
Oh, wait, there's a guy solo play?
Yes, but you still have to be online for it. So don't go in quite yet. I'm gonna add you as a friend.
Incoming mission critical message.
Add friend. What's your name?
Wyvern Wang.
Oh God.
I couldn't think of a name, and Alex was on it. He was talking about saying, that's why I go by Dragon Beater, dog. It's never taken. So I wrote Wyvern Wang.
All right, go into your friends, and invite friends, and blah blah blah.
I don't know how. Oh, I see. Friends in private groups.
Yeah. So I just sent you a friend request.
Oh shit! Did I actually? I got it, but then it didn't. Do it again. Or wait, you're just too long. Alright, there we go.
Okay, I have found you now. I'm so proud.
You got a dragon wiener or a wyvern wag. Oh, that'll be dope.
That power plant. So once you're in the station, you're in Everett, right?
No, I'm in wait, what? I'm in Trevithick dock?
Yeah, that's your dock. So if you press 1, it'll show you what system you're in. Let me get back so I can follow on here. Under navigation, it'll tell you the location and your
LHS 3447.
Okay, cool. So what you want to do is get to LTT 15574. So to do that, you need to go to your galaxy map.
Okay, got it. Oops. Galaxy map. You said Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? Oh my god.
So scroll all the way out.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I know, right?
Oh, and it's 360? That's a straight up like neural network. That's fucking nuts.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
It's huge.
And you go to all of those?
You can.
That's stupid. That's
Now, if you want to see a more what the major play area is and populated area is, you'll see the tabs on the very top left there. What you want to do is click on the second to the last one, the 4th tab, and just click on Power Play, because it'll show realistic map and Power Play. Just click on Power Play and then scroll all the way out. You'll see a bunch of colored like bubbles and shit.
Yeah.
Those are the political factions that are warring for space and economy and all this other fun stuff. That's what's known as the bubble. That's where most of the player content happens.
Wait, which bubble?
Just the whole thing. All that. If you scroll out after you hit Power Play.
Oh, and there's nothing else. So there's no players like.
That's where most of the player activity happens. That's where all the like civilized people live, is in those systems.
But we don't know if there's player activity in other systems, or would it show?
There is. There's player activity outside of the bubble all over the place. There's explorers and other stations and events and all kinds of stuff.
You have to be like closer though to see the other bubbles.
No, there's no more bubbles. That's the only bubble.
Oh.
Everything else doesn't have a political. This is just showing the Power Play political factions in the game.
Okay.
But
meaning the political factions aren't very active in those other sectors. It's kind of like core world versus fringe world.
Yep. Everything outside of the bubble is fringe stuff. So now within the bubble there are hundreds of systems and planets and stuff, so that you're not lacking in content, that's for sure.
All right, so these are the powers. So you got the Ashley Duvall, Edmund Mahone.
Yep.
Felicia Witcher. And these are what in-game. Like
this
people?
Is one of the expansions of Power Play, which is widely regarded as the worst expansion, and no one cares about it. So.
But these are these actual players, or are these in the game?
Those are not players. Those are political.
Okay.
Factions that you can align to and work with if you want.
I gotta pee again. I'll be back. This fucking medication, man.
So Josh, that was a super interesting article you gave me.
The couple on game development and loops.
Yeah. That was super good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good information in there.
Yeah, I actually created or attempted to create first draft like Black Everest game loops.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
There's always a ton of good like game developer and designer information out there. Just gotta find it. And those websites are pretty wrought with that information too.
Hmm.
Z. Alright, and I'm back. Let's see. Alright. So what am I doing, Josh? You said I'm looking for a LTT something?
LTT 15574.
Alright, navigation. What, galaxy map?
Mhm.
So how do I find that?
So the second tab is
I
going
see.
to have a search bar.
LTT 1554
Space.
space
15574.
Okay.
So set that as your destination and head that way.
So return to surface or launch? Return to
Either
surface.
one. Both do the same thing. Launch just doesn't let you sit on the surface. For whatever reason, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Gotta do a pre-flight checklist. What? Do you gotta do that every time?
No.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Incoming mission critical message.
Man, this new ship looks freaking wicked.
How do I check on the top left? It has like, mail and shit.
So your landing gear's out? Oh, so press L to get your landing gear. But so number 2 brings you up there. And then Q and E and spacebar are all your are all the accepting or all the buttons to maneuver and use it. Also, right click on your mouse's back. That's something I didn't know about that helped me. So the reason I'm having you go to LTT 155 whatever is because it's a really good starting system. Because it has a good point, a good shipyard, a good outfitter, and it has a good place to hunt, which is where we're going to make our initial money. You're trying to get to Haxelport.
Frameshift drive charging.
You can also accept those missions or just leave them for later if you want to. Because honestly, at this point, you've gotten all the help the game's going to give you. You're on your own now. Like, in the deep end.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which way? Hold on.
What's up?
Where am I? Alright, so, oh no, I am supposed to be going there. Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to make a few jumps because you're in a baseline ship.
No,
They
no,
can't
I was
move
just
very
making sure
far.
I was pointing towards the right spot.
Hmm.
Frameshift drive charging.
LTT. Okay. Can you?
4, 3, 2.
Are you going to the right one?
Yeah, that's what I was double checking.
Okay.
I-
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Man, this thing handles nice.
4, 3, 2,
I found my new favorite ship.
Yankee Victor. This is Federal Flight Control. Submit to random security scans on your approach. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad 4-2.
Axel. That's where you want to go.
Landing gear deployed.
I ran it off center, so like
Docking
did that
completed.
me.
Ground crew have been dispatched.
Yeah.
The access corridor is designated.
Yeah. So see in the center there, you got to move to your right.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Be removed using
So what do we do? Enter hangar, starport services?
Yep. So enter the hangar really quick. Refuel. Get all your stuff if you need. And then what I will do is we'll wing up and then we'll go shoot some stuff and make you some money. And we'll get you in a better ship. I literally just built my new rig here. I just have to go get a pilot really quick. I know, no active crew, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Alright, we should be good. Fire groups, one, multi-cannons.
Oh, look at my dope ass Dorito.
Alright, so first things first, yeah, so hit the refuel all button in the top right there. And then when you get a chance, press, when you get back out of those menus, press 4, and you'll see the fire grouping area.
Fire group, yep.
So you should have like 2 weapons there, right? You got a multi-cannon and like a laser?
I got 2 pulse lasers, actually.
Okay. And are both of those set to 1?
Yes.
Alright, so what that means, so if you click on them and you press, if you get your icon over those with your, if you select one of the beam lasers and press spacebar, it'll switch to 2. Or if you hit it again, it'll empty, or if you hit it again, it'll go to 1. What that means is that's one fire group, and that's connected to your left click or your right click. That makes sense?
Okay.
And if you go to the next one, if you go to the right to number 2 and do it again, that means it's going to give you a whole nother firing group. So you can have like missiles and different system setups where you just swap between weapon loadouts. And that's what happens when you have your weapons deployed and you press N. N switches between those fire groups. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you can set like for me, I have 3 large multi-cannons and 2 beam lasers. I keep my 3 large, all my 3 large multi-cannons are set to 2 on my first fire group. So I hope that makes sense.
Okay, so the top 1 is your fire group, but the 1s or 2s, 1 is like left click, 2 is like right click.
Yes.
And then switch. Yeah, I got it.
That becomes more important later than right now, but you know. So next I'm going to invite you to a wing. So what you'll do is you'll see a pop-up in your top left.
Yeah.
So if you go up there and then accept the request to join my wing. There you go. and you should be able to hear my audio in game. You can turn that off, and I'll show you where to do it.
I don't think I can hear you.
No? Okay. If you can,
It has you. It looks like it has info next to you.
okay. If you can hear me and you want to turn it off, it's under the same tab where you accepted it. It's just called options, and you can enable and disable voice comms. I turn them off when we're in Discord, but their in-game audio is awesome.
Disable. Okay.
So at this point, I'm going to launch, and I'll meet you outside the station. So you can have up to 4 people in a wing right now. They're going to be increasing it at some point in the future. I don't know when, but when you're in a wing together and fighting, you all get like shared bonuses and money, and it's super fun.
Pad detached complete. Regulate speed until clear of exclusion zone.
What up?
Oh shoot.
Landing gears out.
Landing gear retracted.
So you can actually see the pilots down at the station. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to press 1. And what we're going to do is if you go to navigation, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see a resource extraction site. And the first one says hi. You see that one there?
Yeah.
So space, so click on that and then lock that destination.
Alright.
I'm gonna turn my wing beacon on here. So now we're gonna super cruise to that location. We're gonna go fight pirates in an asteroid belt.
Wait,
So once we-
super cruise?
You will be super cruising. You just got to get out of mass lock with the station because you're super close to the station right now.
Frameshift drive charging.
So once you get, so you'll have to land or get on the asteroid belt the same way you do like a station. It's the same kind of deal, or same kind of thing you got to do. But you got to be aware of gravity because you're coming in close to a celestial body. So. There is a little trick that we can use to get you here quicker, but we'll do that after you get used to landing this way. when you get close to the asteroid belt, that location there, you can actually see the asteroids. Get close. And there you are. Alright. Oops, that one has the same scamming. What do we got here? Alright, I'm coming to you. So, there's some fun. It's called nav beacons for wings, which is how you can like drop in on each other. It makes it really easy. So. I didn't hit you. You're okay. So what we're gonna do now is we'll deploy hardpoints just while we're figuring everything out here. Now, when you're in this area, are you just shooting things? What are you shooting? Okay, don't do that. That could get you like fucked hard. So one of the problems is the crime and punishment system in this game. If you shoot something that's not wanted and not a pirate, it's gonna suck for you. Because you'll become wanted, and then the feds in this system will start shooting you and blow you up.
Let's do this.
all right. So,
Let's kill them all.
No. Also, the bounties you collect while you're fighting, if you die, you lose those bounties. Just be aware. So the key is if you look around in front of you. Let's do this little fuck right here. See, he's wanted. All right, so if you turn and if you look on
system authorities that are out.
Yep, the feds are coming to help people in system here. That includes us. That's why you go to the high and not the hazardous spots, because the feds help you. If you're in the hazardous, no police show up to give you a hand.
Did you name your ship Rob Lowe?
No, that's a guy that I have targeted.
Oh. You know Rob Lowe's an actor, right?
Yeah, I've seen him in all the televisions.
All of the televisions. Oh, is this guy
so,
taking Rob Lowe?
Yeah, so he's probably going to be the one we're going to attack. So you'll see the little symbol around him. And when you get close to him, he'll show up purple when I shoot him. That means I've shot the target. But you're going to want to find him on your target list to the left. Do you? Oh, okay, sorry. Cool. All right, so I will shoot him first, but make sure you see in the left where it says he's wanted.
Yeah.
Everything you shoot needs to have that.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have that, even if you know he's wanted and it doesn't say that, you shoot him, you'll get a fine and you'll get blown up.
Wait, say it again?
So if you shoot something that doesn't have that wanted symbol on it, and you'll get a fine and you'll become wanted, that will blow you up and you'll lose everything. It has to say wanted, even if the guy you know is wanted. It has to say it before you shoot him.
Target destroyed.
Hey, look, you just got 33 grand.
Oh shit! I didn't do a goddamn thing. Gangsta. Oh, then you can. If I had a cargo, I could skip that shit. Billy Baskins.
Yep.
Got to catch these space hands.
Target shields offline.
Gotta step on your ass. You know he's gonna kill me, right? Josh, you got 2 people on you, Josh.
Yep, I know.
You know I can't do anything.
Yep. Just make sure you tag them, like hit them. Get 'em.
Under attack.
Don't hit the guy in the green because he's kind of floating in front there.
Scan detected.
The green dudes that you'll see, don't shoot them. They're fat. If you shoot them, you're fucked so hard. Travis G. Having a stroke. Alright, cool. So, now if you want to check and see how much money you've made, press 1 and go to transactions and it'll show you the bounties you've accrued.
How do I turn them in?
We have to go back to station for that.
Then let's go to the station.
Well, how much have you made though?
I'll just send you 9,000.
We won about 300 grand, so
Okay.
let's find some more shit to blow up, shall we? Ooh, someone's scanning me.
That's me.
Oh, there's another player in system here. So if you see the little symbols in the center, the shapes are indicative of what the ship is doing and what it is. But if it's a hollow shape, that means it's an actual like player, like another person.
Wait. If it's a hollow shape, it's another player.
So like if you see how all the squares are solid.
Oh, I see you. I see you're blue. So.
Yep, and I'm blue, but it's a hollow blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means it's a player if it's
So,
that hollow
Where do
blue.
you see the other hollow? I don't see the hollow.
There's a I have better scanners on my systems, my ship, so that's why I'm able to see them.
Oh, what's happening over there?
There's a giggle snort who's gonna get his ass kicked.
Target
Oop, I
destroyed.
missed him. Just had to.
Security service. What's this? Matthew Lawrence. It's clean.
Yep.
Matthew Lawrence. Did they just get their? Oh my god. It's one of the Lawrence brothers from Disney.
So what else we got floating around in the system?
Oh, I see the hollow. Okay.
Yeah.
Commander Carry on. What's his name?
What's he shooting? See, so generally, so there we go. There's a it's a fucking clipper. I'm shooting Sagger. So whenever you see your target reticle go nuts like that, that means he used a chaff. Just stop shooting, otherwise you might hit somebody else. Until that comes back.
The villain who said I don't want to be the villain.
Should have one of these done. Yeah. 90 grand? Worst choices. Did you not hit him?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Oh yeah, he's purple. You never tagged him?
Yeah. I was trying.
A lot of... Yeah. A lot of times what I'll do... Do we really have a... Alright, let's see. Ed Hillsborough. Oh, he's hauling ass. Never mind. So a good way, if you don't want to like stare at the menus all the time, you just want to kind of fly around, a good way to find shit to shoot is watch for the feds, because they'll hunt stuff down. You'll see laser beams going off all over the place. Hey, what's up? He's mining. Anybody who's mining is generally clean. Oh, do I see a clipper? I see a clipper. You see Cobb there? You see Cobb? He's coming for me. Is that a clipper? You should be right on top of me. You're close to. So press 1 and go to your contacts list and grab Cobb. Don't shoot. Let me shoot. Oh, okay. First, it's cool. Are you wanted or did? Okay.
Target shields offline.
He's just fucking swarmed. Just trying not to hit other things. There's so much shit. Just don't want to shoot something else.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I didn't get any money for that either. Someone else must have hit it or something.
What, the feds got it?
Maybe. It happens sometimes.
Oh, shit.
There's another one here. We got a federal dropship. Mr. Paul Minchell. See if you can tag him before he runs out. Ah, he's gonna die super fast. So why we probably didn't get anything on the Clipper was, I believe, the other player hit him first. So the player tagged him, so he was entitled to it. Oh yeah, Moondog. We can smoke him. Hope you had him targeted.
Oh man. I totally flew into you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you die?
Target
No.
destroyed.
Oh, I got died for that.
What do we got here? Ungood.
Anti-cocker.
Yeah, he seems like a good target. Just checking. So that's a Cobra. That's what we're gunning to get you in as soon as we can. They're one of the best ships in the game for beginners. It's like a multi-purpose ship, but it's really good. It's also like the fastest straight line boosting ship in the game. Ooh, just barely buzzed you there.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, We didn't. Oh man, somebody else is starting these fights. There we go. Adaski?
Incoming mission critical message. Target destroyed.
So what else? What are they shooting over here? What is this noise? Just another one. You can hit this Billsboro guy. He doesn't have much life. Oh, we got another thing going on over here. Where did that just- Oh, we got a triple wing. This wing surprise.
Target destroyed.
I'll try to get there.
Oh yeah, there should be more right around here. They're fighting now, I think.
Something going
Oh, we got a federal dropship. That's what we want. Yeah, so whatever they're shooting, shoot that thing.
on. I'm trying to figure out what they're shooting.
The Merc Bidman Stanley ladder. It'll show up. That's his name. It'll show up
Oh,
purple.
yeah, I was trying to target.
Target shields offline.
Oh, it's a fertile lance. Yeah, you want to hit this guy as soon as you can. Yep. It'll be worth a lot of money. Oh, he went cold. No, he's not dead. He went cold. He dropped his, when you run silent and cold, that means you don't exude heat, so it can't target you. It's a PvP tactic, but I guess they rolled it into the AI. So that thing, the Merc guy, he's in something called a Fertile Lance. It's arguably the best combat ship in the game. They're nuts. It's pretty much just a gun with two giant engines on its ass.
Target
Yeah.
destroyed.
Damn.
So how much money you got? Press 1. Put it together.
374.
Perfect. All right, so let's stow our weapons with you. And then at this point, what you want to do, so technically we should be far away from the asteroid belt, because we're not mass locked, you can see in the bottom right. So at that point, go to
Oh,
your,
mass locked.
okay, then put the asteroid belt to your ass and fly straight up until you're not. Then go to your navigation tab, on the left there, number 1, and go down and find Haxel Port again. and lock it and lock the destination, then super cruise when you can. I'll also have you turn on the nav thing here in a second, so it's easier for you to get into the system. I'll show you what that is. Just let me know when you're in super cruise.
I gotta go to the bathroom again.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Oh shit. Destination is super cruise.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
It says my destination's locked, but I don't see it.
Could be able to hit Alt J when you're facing away from the asteroids. That'll get you in the super cruise. Then you turn and arc over the asteroid belt.
Wait, what?
Ready to engage.
Remember we set up Alt J
Yeah, what's it?
in your super cruise? Yeah, you're just in the asteroid belt. So face up and hit Alt J away from the asteroid belt, and then arc your way over like lobbing a pitch, a ball, over the asteroid belt towards the axle port.
Victor, follow all federal docking protocols before attempting to dock.
We here.
Authorization cleared. Proceed to landing pad 27.
Landing, right? Josh. Josh.
1 second, man. Yeah, go ahead and land.
Caution. Heavy traffic ahead.
Landing gear deployed.
500 meters from touchdown.
Fly smart. Fly safe. Use your speed inside the docking bay. Pilots, do not block the access corridor at any time. Fly responsibly. Ensure you complete docking procedures within your allotted time.
That was dumb.
Docking completed. Deploying ground crew.
Yep.
Sorry, Marnie came on when we were talking. You want to know where to turn that stuff in?
Yeah.
Contacts. So right click to go back.
Combat bond.
Le- left side,
Oh,
contacts.
redeem all
Yeah.
bounty vouchers.
Yep. Redeem all those vouchers. And then we'll go to shipyard.
Ooh, it's an eagle.
So yeah, you're gonna want to go and pick up an eagle. I'm actually gonna make one with you here, just real quick, so I can walk through it with you. Ow. Let me know when you've got it purchased.
Oh, I'm looking at the other ones. Adder. Cobra. Ooh, the cobra.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a drink.
No, there's a drug. What? I can't paint it?
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, Commander.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Girly came home, so discussions and people and things and stuff. So.
Oh, you're cool, man.
Alright, so you bought yourself an Eagle, a little Ferrari.
Dude, yo, you can't change the paint job on this bullshit without buying some paint.
That is their micro.
Oh. You know how I said in the podcast that I've never spent money on shit? I might have to.
Don't buy a paint job for this thing. You'll never fly it again.
Well, not this one, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, I have paint jobs for all my big ships. I definitely give these guys money. So this Frontier, the guys that do this are also the ones that did the new Jurassic Park game.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that
Yep.
in the podcast.
Yep. And they just like literally the ship I'm flying with you right now was released 2 days ago. Like they just dropped a bunch like 2 new ships, which is pretty crazy and cool. They're getting better on their ship development. But so whenever you're done with the paint stuff, we'll go through some of the specs and what modules you wanna buy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because there's some priority things
So
for
what
combat.
are we doing? Starport services.
Yep, ship
Outfitting?
outfitters. Yep.
Alright.
So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go to core internals. First thing you're gonna want to get, and this is the most important for combat, is gonna be a power distributor. So you'll go to the power distributor slot under core internals, browse the shop. At this point, you want to go ahead and buy a 2A for 56 grand. And just exchange the old one for the new one. Power distributor, yeah. I'm looking at your screen again. Actually, we could probably share screens again since Paul's not here.
Oh, or you know what?
That
Let
way I
me quit the
see your
stream
stuff.
here. Okay. Stop streaming.